Hello, this is Mark Wildman of Wildman Athletica, and today we are going to talk about an upright row to catch with the kettlebell. This exercise is based on a deadlift. We often don't do deadlifts with kettlebells because they are submaximal weights. If you want to do a deadlift, usually a barbell or an Atlas stone or a sandbag is a much better idea. You can do it with kettlebells if you have really heavy kettlebells. A lot of people don't have access to super heavy kettlebells right now, so we focus on more complex movements than deadlifts, which are swings and cleans and all the variations of those things. With our kettlebell deadlift, we want the kettlebell equal with our toes. Because it's a submaximal weight, we are going to point our feet generally straight ahead. We are going to get down in between, hands go in between the knees, and we are going to stand all the way up. The kettlebell deadlift is much more forgiving than other types of deadlifts because the weight can track between your legs, which allow you to get your center of mass over the kettlebell much easier. Whereas with a barbell, you have to do all kinds of stuff and move your body around the barbell. In barbell, you have a deadlift, you have, let's say, a power clean, where you rip the bar off the ground and you catch it all the way up in a high position. Think of this exercise like that. We are going to rip the kettlebell up in the air like an upright row, bring our hands around, and we are going to catch with our arms all the way together. We're going to use our thumb and our first two fingers the most because these fingers aren't effectively going to fit on the kettlebell. Competition kettlebells are a little bit easier. Hardstyle kettlebells will have smaller handles for lighter weights. So focus on these fingers. All the way down, grab the weight. The other fingers are there to support. We are going to rip the weight up, upright row, and catch. Rip the weight up, upright row, and catch. We're going to end up looking through the window of the kettlebell. We do not want the kettlebell pointed back at us because it is directly at teeth height. And the most important thing is that we keep our teeth because kettlebells are cheap and dental surgery is expensive. 2 feet pointed straight ahead, hands on, upright row, and catch. Drop it, catch, set it down. Keep your heels on the ground. If on the way down, your heels are rocking off the ground, figure out how to keep your feet on the ground. If every rep your feet move, which you can't see because of the snow, then you are not keeping your heels on the ground. If your feet are straight ahead and they stay straight ahead, then your heels are probably down. Eyes up, tailbone back. The more we lift our tailbone up, the harder it is on us. So lean back against the weight, lift your chest up, pull your shoulder blades back and together. Upright row, catch, look through the window. Drop, touch. Upright row, catch, drop, touch. Upright row, catch, drop, touch. Upright row, catch, drop, touch. We had some questions from some cheerleaders, competition cheerleaders, and they were asking what kettlebell exercise they can do if they're a base. If you've never seen competition cheerleading, it's crazy. It's very much related to a circus art called, I think it's bunkai. I don't remember the exact term. Somebody will remind me, somebody will tell me because I said that wrong, I'm positive. This is an excellent exercise for bases in cheerleading. It's also an excellent exercise for farm guys. Everybody recognizes this. If you're a farmer, ripping things off the ground and getting them to shoulder height is pretty standard. The important part about this exercise is as we pull our hands up, think of this like that upright row that guys do in the gym in order to get huge traps and widen out their shoulders, but we're not doing it as a slow strength move. We're doing it as a power move. As you rip up, take your hands off, and we are going to slam our elbows together to get our bones underneath the weight. Our fingers are going to point out, and we are going to grab the kettlebell with our hands. What we would like to avoid is trying to crush grip it because you're probably going to drop it on your toes, which is funny for everybody except for you. When you rip the weight up, get your bones underneath it as close as they can get. Side effect, the closer your elbows get together, the harder your core is going to try to fire. So, benefits on all types of levels. The window of the kettlebell, have it right at head height. If the handle ends up pointing at your teeth, consider that bad. You're going to be right at the height of your top 2 teeth. Don't knock your teeth out. Rip the weight up, Hands underneath, look through the window.